Hi everybody, welcome. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. So this is going to be a collective reading for the new moon in Leo for tonight and what's going to go on here on out. If you feel aligned to this message, make sure you hit the likes. I would greatly appreciate it, and this will go on my YouTube as well. So first, we're going to get into messages from Spirit, then your love portion, and also your money portion. Again, this will be on my YouTube. I will timestamp these. So if you guys want to hear any specific message towards this new moon in Leo. All right, first we're going to start off collective. Again, this is collective reading, not personals. If you guys want to book me, everything's linked in bio. And I do sometimes do live readings on my YouTube, and you'll see it on my story when I'll do it. Stubborn. Let's see how you guys are being guided right now. So we have Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. So I feel like you guys maybe have been too prideful to ask for help from people around you. So maybe you feel like, oh, somebody, something, in some way, somehow help me. But you guys are just too prideful to ask other people to help you. But I feel like you guys need to let other people help you. And I feel like, sometimes the first step is the divine. And you never know, the divine may send others or wonderful strangers to help you. So don't be ashamed to speak up and say what you need. Because your silent calls for help doesn't have to be silent. Ooh. My goodness. So 3 cards came out. We have Goddess of Nature. You reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition. So I feel like a lot of blessings are coming your way. I feel like you guys have been going through a lot. And then, the star is right up here. But I feel like you've poured your heart and soul into whatever it is, your passions, your creations. But again, you're also reaping what you're sowing. You've brought a lot of goodness. You've done a lot of goodness in the world and to other people. And maybe you haven't gotten that same thing in return from those people, but the universe will reward you. So you're reaping the benefits of your hard work and all the good things that you've been doing for other people. Then we have Goddess of the Sacred Path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. It doesn't matter if things don't make sense in the 3D. Just know that there's the 5D. Things work out in miraculous ways and things we would never thought it would. But it all works out. Just trust your intuition. Follow that feeling. Follow that inner knowing, you guys. And then we have Goddess of the Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds hidden treasure. Like, don't neglect the other parts of yourself, because even the dark parts, they have some benefits. They do have value. And wherever the sun shines, there's always a shadow. So you cannot escape your shadow. Bottom of the deck, we have Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues with self-love. So some of you, or maybe majority of you, maybe struggle with self-love. Maybe there's a feeling of codependency. Maybe there's I want to say yearning and longing at the same time, but I said leaning. But yeah, I feel like you guys are just longing for companionship, and I feel like it is gonna come, but you have to be great without it. You have to feel good without it by romanticizing your own life and see how you value yourself. But I know it gets hard because you're built to love, you're meant to love, but it does get difficult. But I feel like the best thing to do is nourish yourself. Do little things, romantic things for yourself first. And do it consistently. Don't always wait on other people to do it. All right, this will be on my YouTube, guys. So those just now joining in. All right, stars, you can manifest every wish. So I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, you always have the opportunity and what it takes to manifest what it is that you want. You've always had it. There's nothing that should be stopping you, and nothing can stop you or will stop you. We have potion. Remember to practice self-love. So self-love is very heavy right now. So maybe make a love jar. Maybe take yourself out on a date. Something like that. Put people in jars. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that. But practice self-love. Maybe do a love spell for yourself. For those that are practicing or actually within the craft. And remember, don't put spells on people. You are the spell. Don't force anything. All right, maybe you guys do some yoga too. I was doing some yoga and I was grounding. Like, I had a lot of grass in my hair, but I felt so relaxed. And maybe charge your crystals tonight. We have Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. Okay, I feel like you guys are going to get some downloads. I am practicing my headstands without a wall, but I do feel like when I do it, I get certain downloads, or you know, I don't feel that anxiety rush feeling. I'm actually able to be more calm and pace my thoughts. So do some yoga, do some stretches out in the sun or in the grass. Just get some grounding in. Be one with the earth. Appreciate the likes and the loves, you guys, and the follows. All right. We have Throne. Your potential is endless. Don't limit yourself. This is another thing. Don't limit yourself. With this new moon in Leo, you are very unstoppable. You're capable of doing anything, and you are allowed to be very multifaceted, whether you're a god, goddess, king, queen, however you see yourself and how you view yourself. Don't just short-sight yourself like, oh, I only have this amount. No, you have an infinite amount. You've always had the power. So why are you limiting your own gifts and what you could be capable of? So again, I feel like you guys really limit yourself when really this is an abundant world. Bottom of the deck, confidence. It comes with time and practice. I feel like even with this new moon in Leo, Leo energy is very confident, very bold, very daring. And I feel like, you know, you guys got to be patient and pace yourself. It takes practice. You'll learn what you need to learn, and you'll gain the confidence of how to do it by being familiar with it. So whatever it is that you guys are pursuing or wanting to pursue, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. There's no reason to rush it. Whatever your journey is on your path, it's always bound to work out. Just stay in tune, stay aligned to the best of your abilities, and be honest with yourself and use discernment. All right, let's see some habits you guys need to enforce. Ooh, shadow. So shadow came out twice. Again, this will be in my YouTube, guys. So shadow, time to tap into your inner shadow, do some shadow work. Because there is some treasures. There's something you really need to tap into that maybe you felt like you were fearful of, but really there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Your shadow isn't something you should be afraid of. And then boundaries. Somebody may have leg tattoos. Somebody, anybody. But I feel like you guys need to set the tone, set the boundaries, be assertive, speak up. What doesn't feel good to you? What's too much for you? What you feel like you're being pulled into? Ooh, I guess that wanted to come out. We have perseverance. Don't stop. Keep going. Even if it's tough right now. I feel like Steve Harvey, he said this. He was like, if you feel like you're going through hell, keep going. Why would you want to stay in hell? Keep going. Don't stay stuck or stagnant in places you know you don't want to be in. Keep moving. If you know you don't want to be somewhere or be in a certain state, or you feel that state of stagnancy, why stay there? Keep going. Keep striving. And then right here we have Vision Collective. So it's time to really get in tune and see what your third eye is trying to show you. Maybe you guys need to meditate, close, or envision, or start visualizing with this new moon. Bottom of the deck, we have perspective. I feel like you guys collective need to open up and broaden your perspective. Be open to different possibilities and understand that you are limitless. Okay. Now let's get into the love portion for you guys collective. Give thanks to the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So think big. Think big. Speak for more. Ask for more. It's okay. Do not limit yourself, especially in your desires. You deserve what you desire. Like, why are you short-sighting yourself? It's like, oh, I'm going to be nice and leave the rest for somebody else that might want it, that might deserve it. No, you deserve it too. You deserve wonderful things. You deserve to be romanced, loved, and adored too. So love is coming, but I feel like once you work on that portion with the self-love of actually romanticizing your life and embodying that you are deserving of love because you maintain that standard for yourself, someone's going to follow suit. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. So really, Spirit is really focusing on, all right, before I can give you this person, focus on yourself. Like, where are your boundaries? Why are you afraid of your shadows? Why do you feel less confident? Why do you feel so limited? Why do you feel so stuck? Because if you want unlimited love, you got to give that unlimited love to yourself. Give yourself some grace too. We have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories with those you've shared, with the ones you love, you know? So life is short, and we're all starting to get that understanding that as we get older, the people that we really love and that matter to us deserves us. And we're not going to waste it on people that are very ungrateful and they just want to take advantage. Then we have, let there be closeness between, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply gives and allows. It's simply just detachment. Whatever comes, comes, and whatever goes, goes. Honor that the fact that you guys, if you guys are in a relationship or do have somebody on your mind, that although you guys can come together as one, respect the fact that you guys are individuals first. We all come here with a mission, and we all come here, to experience. Love doesn't claim, so there might be a sense of codependency here, clinging on. But again, when you pass from this world, you have nothing to cling to. Or when they pass from this world, there's nothing for them to cling to, or you can't cling to them. So I feel like you really need to understand that love comes and love goes, and love doesn't hurt. Only people that don't know how to love hurt. Now we have, look inside yourself. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. Where is this sense of insecurity, low confidence, codependency, lack of self-love is coming from? Where is it coming from? Where does it stem from? I feel like that's something within the shadows you need to creep into, but understand, just sit with it. Don't shame it. Don't try to judge it. Let it speak. It's just some hurt feelings that wants to be nurtured and understood. Bottom of the deck, deep in your heart, you already know the answers. Do what feels right. Trust your intuition. So like this card said, don't trust logic. Sometimes trust intuition. Go with that inner knowing. Sometimes you just know. Sometimes you don't need scientific information. Sometimes things just happen and you just know. Sometimes there's no magical explanations. You just know. And that's okay. And maybe that's all the proof that you need. All right. Let's see about this lust. Appreciate the likes and the loves, guys, and the follows if you guys feel like I'm the reader for you. Again, this will be on my YouTube for you guys to look over again. Blast from the past. Okay. An ex or on again, off again lover may come back. Is it worth revisiting? And we are in a few retrogrades right now. So we have a few planets in retrogrades. Not surprising. So maybe there's an ex or an on again, off again lover that might trigger a shadow side that you guys may need to work and move through. And maybe you get the new love, or maybe this blast from the past might be the new love for you. Again, everybody's story is different. Divinely guided. Remember, everything is happening for a reason. We have this love will be divinely guided. Trust the process in this relationship. You are exactly where you need to be. So for those that are single right now, you're exactly where you need to be. Sometimes there are things you need to work through and sit with before you open up your heart to a new and fulfilling partnership. Because I feel like you guys, you know what you want, but there's this sudden feeling of fear, trust, doubt. And why is it there? Why are you sabotaging it? That's something within the shadows. Because how are they going to give you something if you're going to sabotage it? You will be the problem. Oh, might be somebody you were in a third-party situation with. Love triangle. Getting caught in a love triangle causes heartache. Don't wait around for them to pick you. Get yourself out. Maybe that's what you did, or maybe there's something you need to forgive. Or even if it wasn't a love triangle, it might have been a third-party situation where it could have been family, work, or friends, whatever that got in between, or ego. Bottom of the deck, abstinence. I feel like you guys need to practice celibacy, or maybe you guys are celibate. Having a dry spell or sex drought can be frustrating, but it doesn't have to be. Take this time to love yourself first. So, real heavy on the self-love with spirit with this new moon in Leo. But mind you, you know how people say Leos are self-absorbed though? But we could take a few notes from Leo. Like, Leo knows their worth. They don't settle for less. They put themselves on a pedestal. They're very prideful in a good way. It can be good sometimes. Unevolved Legos are just beyond self-absorbed. But I feel like we could just take a few things from Leos, especially with the confidence. Confidence is really key to your success, and it does take time, but I feel like it's the time to really start hyping yourself up. Start putting yourself out there. Start being persistent and consistent with yourself. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. And you don't need sex to feel valuable and to feel special. If anything, you shouldn't let anyone just touch or be in your sacral, in your energy. Because, again, Leo's the lion. It's royalty. Do you guys treat yourself like royalty? Yes, no, maybe so. Maybe you should have. But, hey, we've all been there. Sometimes we got to hit the lowest of lows to take us to the highest of highs. So what will you do? But nonetheless, I feel like in this energy where there's a lot of doubt and trust and insecurity, I feel like this is the time to really take pride in ourselves. Like, give yourself some hype. Give yourself some pride. Like, you guys are pressure. You guys are pressure. But you guys are just being shelled up. And that's okay. But now we just got to understand how to break that out. It's like that song Diana Ross, like, I'm coming out. So I feel like just show people who you really are. And that you're worth the brag. All right, talk to me about my collective in love. Talk to me about this blast from the past situation. Talk to me about this blast from the past. Okay. Judgment. So somebody wants to reconcile. Scorpio energy. Keep in mind, whatever zodiac sign spew out, if it resonates, all the better. If not, follow the message. It's all just energy, and there's no gender. We have 10 of Pentacles reversed. This could have been somebody you were in a long-term committed relationship with, or a marriage, or somebody who has kids with, or you wanted a family, or you lived with them. Things of that sort of closeness, Virgo. But it didn't work out. I feel like this is somebody that wants a long-term commitment with you, or they want to start again. Ace of Swords reverse, Gemini or Libra, Aquarius. I feel like this is not only just a test, but more so of the fact that they trigger something within you. They trigger the shadows, the darkness, the unhappiness. I feel like you have to close out that cycle once and for all. Because, you know, after Judgment is the World card, and the World is the end of a karmic cycle. And then here comes the Fool, new beginnings. So I feel like this is one last thing. Maybe you have to cord cut, let go of, because I feel like this person really isn't communicating, or they're not communicating the honest truth. But I feel like this is something that's going to be coming in very fast, very swiftly. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you guys still won't be on the same page. Hierophant reverse, Taurus, Virgo, or... Well, no, not when I say Taurus, Virgo. It's Taurus energy. Bugging. And then, I said it because I saw this. The Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like it's going to be only sexual based. Because mind you, look, behind the abstinence was sexual chemistry. But I feel like you need to release that self from the past hurts and the self-sabotage. Because I feel like... Ooh, and King of Wands right here. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. They want what you got, though. But be strong. Be strong. Don't let nobody get you whipped. Eggplant whipped. Or, you know, kitty cat whipped. That's what I see right there. Because they're going to want to reconcile somebody from your past, but I feel like it's somebody you may have to fully heal from and close that cycle. It might be unfinished business. You might think you're finished with them, but they're not finished with you. And I feel like it's time you just close that out. Yeah, I don't trust this blast from the past person. They put you in a third party situation and maybe that didn't work out and that's why they're coming back. But stand your ground. Stand your ground. I feel like there's going to be something way better, but I feel like this is where you enforce your boundaries. This is where you stand true and establish your confidence in who you are. Because one thing about that Leo energy, they know who they are. And you can't tell them shit. They're very hard-headed. Just like their sister sign, Aquarius. You can't tell them nothing, but you're not going to check them. You can't check them, not even if you try, because they're not going to listen. But stand your ground on who you are and what you deserve. Okay, look, you guys got a new chapter. You guys got something better. It says, a fresh start is always good for everyone. Doors are opening for this new phase within your love life. So yeah, don't worry about this person. So, no person's going to try to come back knocking, but no. You're going to have somebody better. Collective, someone better is coming. But I feel like before they come, you got to put your foot down to the old and put your foot down from here on out. Like, establish those boundaries. Make a move. Sometimes you guys got to be bold and make a move sometimes. The time is now. Someone is planning to take action, or it's time for you to make the move. So maybe them, or maybe you. Somebody, anybody, one of y'all, both of y'all. Somebody make a move. I don't know. Part of me is like, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a little shy. If you make a move on me, I might be a little suspicious. But I mean, if I make the move, I'm gonna be a little shy. I don't know. Annoyance. I feel like you guys are. I don't feel like annoyed with a person, but I feel like you're annoyed with the process of love. It may say you or your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other some space to cool off to avoid more arguments. But just like how this card said, like, it's important right now to take some space from each other and everything too. So if you guys are dealing with somebody, or there's someone on your mind, maybe they're annoying the hell out of you because they're not making a move, but you might get tired of waiting, or you're just annoyed with the process and the whole limbo when it comes to your love life. You feel like nothing plays out well. And bottom of the deck, main attraction. If this ain't Leo energy, we have someone can't keep their eyes off you. You are the leading star. You are the center of attention. I feel like you guys need to take up space. You need to embody that energy. It's okay to take up space. You're fine. You're sexy. You're smart. You're intelligent. I know who I'm talking to. You know if this is you, this is you. And I feel like you need to stand on that. Don't just shrink yourself just to make other people comfortable. No. Why aren't they living in their truth? Why aren't they taking up space? Why do you got to lower your confidence just to make somebody comfortable? Why can't they be confident? That is not your journey. Focus on you. Like, the focus is you. Like, we must remain focused. We must remain focused. All right. Talk to me about this new chapter. This new chapter. Okay. Friendly support. Your angels and ancestors, spirit guides, fairies, guides, and everything, gives you aid. I feel like they're trying to lead you to this new chapter. So that's why they're saying, trust your gut, trust your intuition, trust the downloads, trust the angel numbers. Talk to me about make a move. Material attachment. Too much focus on the visible trappings. So I mainly see it as focusing on the 3D, because remember when I said trust in, the 5D, trust in the impossible, or the things that you didn't think was possible. Just trust in the unknown and trust in the unexpected. Because I feel like you guys let the 3D, what you see before you, like, tell the whole story. You don't know what's working out for you in the 5D. You don't know everything. That's why we're here to experience. We're not here to know everything. We're here to learn and experience and embody. So I feel like you're letting the 3D and the 3D circumstances dictate how you view things. Annoyance. Talk to me about annoyance. teased. I feel like maybe you're also annoyed with the teasing, the back and forth, or someone's annoyed with the teasing, or you feel like the universe teases you so much at times. That's another thing I'm picking up. It's like, you tell me I'm ready for love, you tell me love is coming, but love isn't coming, I don't see it, or you're making me feel like this is another test and I don't know what to trust. But I also see like the energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. You don't like the uncertainty. Like, you don't know if you can fully let go and actually have fun, or it's like, all right, I'll play with it, I'll dilly-dally with it, but I won't take it seriously. And then we have open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. But you can only let it in when you're allowing love come through you, through self. So what are you putting into yourself? Are you really putting in the self-love that you say you're putting into? Are you being open, honest, aware? Are you checking yourself? Are you being comfortable within your triggers? Are you nourishing yourself? Are you shaming your triggers? Or are you actually understanding your triggers? What are you doing? Are you giving yourself the compassion? Are you going to let someone learn your triggers and your shadow side? Are you comfortable in that? Because a lot of people aren't comfortable and they start limiting it. And you know, love is an abundant energy and it's limitless. But when you start limiting it, that's control and that's ego. So that's not loving it to the open and highest fullest. All right. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. I feel like you need radical acceptance to let things flow. Support. Lean on your inner circle at this time. And mind you, the first card that came out was divine assistance, basically. Angel of support. It's okay to ask for help. But you are being supported, and your angels, your fairies, your guides, everything is assisting you. Don't think that it isn't. And longing. I was talking about this before. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Somebody wants you. I feel like it's the past person and whoever this new person is, or even if you don't know the new person, I feel like they're also longing for that soulmate connection too, just like how you're longing for that too. And look, healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So, and behind the abstinence and sexual chemistry, it all stands from parental love. There's a parental and child role dynamic in this relationship. Learn to meet your partner as an equal and not like as a parent, or feel like you're having to parent them or nurture them. Maybe they left, maybe the people you dealt with in the past were looking for a parent, and to get that certain attention that they didn't get, or vice versa, you were looking for that. Maybe you were looking for that mom to love and nurture, or that father to love and defend and to protect and to provide, or teach you certain things, you know, things that parents are supposed to do when they bring us here, but you know, they don't always do it. So I feel like there's healing from the childhood wounds. So if you guys have mastered the lover with the inner child, then there's the inner teenager. And that inner teenager is the loudest and the most angriest sometimes, but it's also the most honest. And a lot of time during that times when you're a teenager, you get invalidated a lot. Because you start making sense and putting things together, but you get invalidated by your parents so much, or your caregiver. And I feel like you have to keep your rage silent. So that may be certain things you may have to heal or work through. All right, talk to me for love, what my collective's needing to know. We have ascending. I don't really read oracle decks in reverse, but it did come out in reverse specifically. But, you know, I feel like you're almost there, but there's this certain level, this greater height that you have to get through before you get to that next level. We have transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. You guys are being prepared for union, but there's certain obstacles you have to overcome. Again, this will be on my YouTube, you guys. The chaser. Maybe you guys have always been chasing and again longing for love and trying to make somebody stay, or to show that you are worthy and validated for love and that you are willing to give your all, but it just wasn't reciprocal. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. You didn't want the person to leave. You try to do everything to make a person stay. You cause what you don't want to happen by trying to prevent it. But the thing is, you should be okay whether a person is there or not. You did all you could. If it wasn't enough, all right, fine. It's going to be enough for somebody. But you know, if you know in your heart of hearts, you gave it all you could, there's probably nothing you could have done, because, you know, where people are is where they are. People can only meet you as deeply as they met themselves. And we have the Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, and protection, power. I feel like you are going to come to some sort of truth within yourself. And I feel like that's going to help you level up and make you ready for the new phase in your life. And then look, not enough. I feel like you guys settled for less at times that weren't enough for you. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence. And again, look, confidence. And, you know, we're in this new moon Leo energy. Self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. And, you know, an evolved Leo, and mind you, this isn't like a Leo read. This is about the energy new moon. An evolved Leo isn't jealous of anybody, because in their own way, they know that they're the shit. And it's like, you can't compete where you can't compare. And then we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So whoever this old person is from the past, no bueno. Do not give them any second chance. They should have had it right with the first chance. They haven't changed. Spirit is saying you just need to close out that cycle, or the fact that this past person triggers a certain feeling or a certain emotion. Only they can trigger that, so you can heal. So it can help you reflect, because behind parental love is the mirror effect. You'll share unwanted habits or traits with a new love interest, likely reflecting something within yourself that you have to heal. So this old person is coming back to trigger, so they can bring to your awareness what needs to be healed. Because they bring out the craziness out of you, the possessive and the intense, acting out of character behavior. But you want a healthy love. And if you want a healthy love, you're going to have to make some changes and transitions with that ego and work with your shadows. Your shadows aren't all bad. They're there to protect you. But yeah, that's it for the love portion, you guys. Now we're going to get into your finances. Let's see how money is looking for you. And keep in mind, whatever careers that come out, if it resonates, all the better. If not, follow the message. Okay, that's a lot. And Spirit knows I don't roll like that. Okay. Success will find you. Success will find you. I feel like just keep envisioning, because vision is right here. Keep tapping in, because everything is there in the astral. But you got to make yourself vibrationally aligned to it. We have independent. So we have, if you're not self-employed, it may be time to have an entrepreneur mindset. Consider investing and committing yourself to your own business. Your financial freedom will come from being able to stand alone. You can do it. So some of you guys are maybe pursuing your own business, having a side hustle maybe. But nonetheless, I feel like you guys are going to step into your independence. But it does take a certain level of confidence to do it. You got to have that on the shit energy. And not like in a cocky, conceited kind of way, but let people think what they want to think. When you have never embodied confidence, you're going to take that as, oh, I'm being cocky, I'm being too much, I'm being too big-headed. But it's like, no, it's okay to think highly of yourself. There's a fine line. I mean, if you keep it humble, that you know you're not better than anybody, you're just being a better you, that's all that matters. We have mechanic. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but it's not all lost. Consider career in mechanic, automotive, aerospace, or repair technician. You have the ability to easily fix your finances, but sacrifices may be needed. So you have what it takes to get your finances together. You may have to make some sacrifices, like budget out, don't Don't always eat out. Don't always spend on Amazon or online shopping or Shein or Fashion Nova, what have you. But maybe, you know, do something else just for the meantime, in between time. It's not forever. It's just for the moment until things go the way that you want it to. And the moment you start it, the sooner you get there. And then we have prudence. Don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. Put something aside for a rainy day. Stay within your budget and start living within your means, okay? Yeah, don't go too crazy and build up debt. It can be fixed. It can be fixed. But this is just to bring to your attention that, hey, maybe you shouldn't spend. Maybe you should cook a little more at home. Maybe you should just buy groceries from the farmer's market instead of your local grocery store because they're raising up the prices and inflation. But, you know, start expanding your options a little bit more. And as you do that, boom, that's how things happen. And again, it's not forever. It's not forever. Just get that out of your mindset. It's just for the moment. It's only temporary. As long as you stay true to your vision and your goals and what you really want to pursue. So for those that are independent and are trying to pursue like their own business, let's see what you guys are needing to do for my entrepreneurs out there. Because again, success is already on its way to you. You just gotta prepare yourself. Set goals. All right. Let your dreams be bigger than your fears. Think big. Don't be afraid to think big. Get a beautiful planner that inspires you to write down your dreams and goals. Then promise yourself that you will make them come true. Go to Barnes & Noble or Books A Million. Get a cute little notebook, agenda, and start setting goals. Start planning it out and start executing little by little. It doesn't have to be all at once. I feel like the anxiety happens when we feel like, okay, I got to get this done by tomorrow, by next week. No, it may take a few weeks, maybe even up to a month. You never know what you can accomplish, but you just got to get yourself right. And then trust. You guys got to trust the process and maybe do some online marketing. Implement a solid marketing plan that builds your clients' trust in you. When you show up consistently for them, they know that you care. So consistency is key. And that's with any form of relationship, business relationship, romantic relationship, friendships, whatever. Consistency matters. And that's how you build trust. And we have book clients. Focus on booking your calendar with enough clients to reach your monthly income goal. So if you guys plan on servicing clients per se, make sure you set out a plan. Start scripting, start manifesting. Some of you guys may be so busy that you may need to hire some more people. And boom, if you're feeling overwhelmed with a never-ending to-do list, outsource your mundane business tasks to a virtual assistant. Get the support. And then again, look, support came out in so many different ways. So if you guys are needing support, start putting out things to help you. And don't be afraid of yourself asking for help in whatever aspect in your life, with living life, when it comes to romance, when it comes to business. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You have a lot of resources. You have a lot of tools at your disposal. It's okay to ask. Closed mouth don't get fed, and you can't get mad if you starve. All right, we're finna close out this reading. We're gonna see what can potentially come your way or what you may need to watch out for. So we have some concerns. So I have a collective that's big on worrywarts or being a worrywart. Because again, that stems from that confidence, that lack of, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear. You're worried, so worried. Occupation. I feel like you guys are going to do fine. Keep doing what you're doing, what you're set out to do. And then community. Lean on your inner community, that inner circle, the people around you that support you. It doesn't have to be blood family. Could be friends. Could be, again, helpful strangers. Or, again, people that are willing to support. Start tapping into that. Do things more in the community if you have to. Build bonds. And, you know, I'm going to get a few more. change. Maybe you guys are going to get a new vehicle, but change is upon the horizon. New things are coming. Transformations. Coffin. Endings bring new beginning. I see this like as the World card. Putting an end to old chapters. Now you're about to begin anew. You're breaking and closing out karmic cycles. Or you guys are almost there. And then sudden wealth. Some of you guys are going to get a lump sum of money, of wealth. And maybe a special guy coming in. Or you guys might be the special guy. Or what have you. Or a special woman. And then look, a new pathway and courtship. Dating and house. Are y'all moving or doing something new to your house? But it's okay. Oh, there's something in my face. But yeah, you guys have new beginnings coming in. And you know, I'm going to do one more deck. Well, a few more. I'm going to use these from my Etsy shop. So we're going to use my karmic rewards to see your blessings. Get this up. And I am working on a new deck, so stay tuned for that. We have word of advice, bestie. Words from your spiritual best friend. Note to self from the highest self. So whatever your highest self has to say to you at this time. And where is that? And lastly, my brutally honest messages. So this might burn a little, but it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. Now let's move this to the side. You know, I want to do the karmic rewards first. Let's see what more blessings are coming for you, collective. And my Etsy shop, link is in the bio. Oh, you're looking to buy a house? You have my utmost support. I'm manifesting whatever my new home is going to be. And wow, stronger boundaries. And boundaries was right up here. Again, this will be on my YouTube, y'all. So if you guys ever want to rewatch. Let's see what blessings are coming for you. Happy marriage, if you guys believe in marriage. Because some people don't believe in marriage, but that's okay too. But you will have a wonderful partnership. Freeing yourself from what you're afraid to lose. So I feel like you guys are going to master detachment on another level. Appreciated by others. So you're going to start feeling that feeling of validation and recognition. And business taking off for those that are my entrepreneurs out there. You guys are going to be seen and recognized, and money's going to be flowing. So if I have entrepreneurs watching this or starting up a business, it will take off. Again, whatever you put your energy into, it grows. So if you're not putting your energy into your business, it's not going to grow or get anywhere. So how can you expect to be successful? But nonetheless, success will find you as long as you stay consistent and persevere. All right, this might hurt a little with these brutally honest messages. All right, you were removed because they were talking shit behind your back. So if you guys felt isolated or there was a transition in friend groups or family groups or whatever, people were talking shit behind your back. And I feel like deep down you may have known, but Spirit had to divinely intervene. Then we have grab some popcorn and let karma handle their asses. You don't need to do a damn thing. Let karma do what it's supposed to. You can just watch. But make sure you check your ego. Don't let your ego get the best of you. As much as you want to snicker and laugh and be like, nah, 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 boo, boo, don't do it. Be humble. We have start making better choices with people, places, and things. You create your fucking reality. Start making better choices of who you let around you and what you let yourself be around. Bottom of the deck, just because you love them does not mean they love you the same way. Not everybody has the same heart as you. And that's sometimes a tough pill to swallow. But sometimes you gotta know when to pull back, especially from people, places, and things, because not everybody's gonna have that same love language, and it hurts, and they can't always show up for you the way that you want them to. But some people don't measure up to the standards of your love, and it's okay to say if something is not enough. It's okay to not be around things that aren't enough to you. It doesn't make you bougie. It doesn't make you big-headed or feel like, oh, you're asking for too much or your standards are too high. No. If something doesn't sit right with you, it doesn't. So don't lay there and feel like you're in quicksand and you get so far deep in you can't get out. Because mind you, with this new moon and Leo energy, it's pushing you to ask for more and to be better because you deserve better. All right, note to self from the highest self. Again, in my Etsy shop. Your value was never determined by what other people expected you to be. So, collective, is people expected you to do this kind of thing. It satisfies them because they feel like they have control. But no, your value isn't determined by what other people think. Because a lot of people don't even be thinking. They don't even know how to think. And they're not even happy with themselves. And then we have put the technology away, immerse yourself in nature at the present moment. So sometimes get off the phone. Maybe you need to do a heavy metal detox because we're always on our phone and technology. Technology's all around us. Be in nature. Cleanse yourself. Cleanse your organs. Hug a tree. Walk a trail. Just escape for a little bit. One more. Thank you. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. You want to give other people advice and give them testimonies and everything too, but you're not following your own advice. Then what are you saying? Why are you even talking? And bottom of the deck. Never excuse bad behavior. We all have the power to make choices. So if you know people are doing you wrong and you're giving them too much of the benefit of the doubt, stop it. We know right from wrong and what we should and shouldn't be doing. We make the choices. We make the choices. We have your traumas and your triggers are your gifts. Don't disown them. So we talked about this earlier. Your shadows. Wherever the sun shines, like, 'cause you know, sunshine on me. I can feel the sunshine on me. Wherever the sun shines, there will always be shadows. Do not disown your shadows or your triggers. They are your gifts. And they're also here to help you so you can conquer them and move forward and become stronger. It's like unlocking a new level to yourself. We have you deserve the kind of love you give to others, if not more. Please don't settle. Don't settle. If something isn't enough, it's just not enough. And some people can't give you what you want, and that should be the biggest signal to move on to something better or realizing you deserve better. The more you stay in something that is not even close to being worthy of you, you're disrespecting yourself. With friendships, family, romantic relationships, business relationships. The more you keep lying to yourself, like, don't do that. If something isn't enough, speak on that. Set those boundaries. Set the tone. You know, you guys know what you deserve. Stop settling for less for people, and people know what they're doing. You can't change or save everyone, but you can inspire. And the best way to inspire is by leading by example, by living your life within your means and doing what's best for you. Because again, with this new moon and Leo energy, You guys know Leos will do what's best for them. They embody that. They take on that leadership role. They take charge. They're bold in what they want, and they have a loud ass roar if you push them. And we have, just because something failed doesn't mean that you're a failure. Just because you had to let go of something, it doesn't mean you failed at it. A lot of people stay in things for a long period of time just so they won't feel like they're quitters or they fail. But no. Sometimes it's okay to say, I quit. Sometimes it's fine to say, this isn't good for me. This isn't good for my health. We're not going the same way. We don't want the same things. I want something else, something different, something more, of whatever the topic may be. But just because you quit something, or maybe you wanted to change your major, change a job, a career, it doesn't mean that you failed. It was just an experience, and you're realizing this doesn't suit me and I want something else, but it's not a reflection of something negative. You're just experiencing what you need and what you deserve. Okay? But that's what I have for you guys. I'm going to wait for this to load up, and I'll put this on my YouTube. If you guys follow me, I greatly appreciate it. If you guys feel like I'm the reader for you and you like what I'm about and you love what I have to say. And I do have an Etsy shop. And if you guys want to book me, you can book me through my Calendly. And I do post Zodiac reads with celestial goodies where I'm ambassador for a natural hair remover, almost like Nair, but healthier and has more benefits. And you can use the code Ronnie6, RONNI 6, for a discount. So, love you guys. Take care. Have a wonderful new moon in Leo ritual. Namaste, Ashe, Ashe, Namaste.